est bon. Cette fois, on est bon. Let's go. On est le 3 novembre. Je commence, petite annonce directe comme ça on l'a rapidement. Le 10 novembre, le 10 novembre, le lundi 10 novembre, je serai, si ça sort assez tôt, sur les néo-serveurs de Wakfu. Encore cette petite aventure sur les néo-serveurs de Wakfu. Et donc, on va pouvoir le faire. Alors, déjà regarde tes streams en ces derniers temps. En gros, 6 octobre 2025 et euh, ouais, voilà. Alors, on va commencer par ça déjà. Hop, on est parti. Et voilà, alors je fais ça tout. Ouh. Petit rôle de... Voilà, voilà, voilà. Ok. Et on est parti. Oula. Alors on avait à chercher une bonbonne. On était à chercher une bonbonne pour ne pas tuer la... Bref, pour pas tuer les... Comment ça s'appelle c'est pas là, c'est là, journal. C'est ça. Voilà, pour endormir les rapidons. Les raptidons. Il y en a 12, j'en ai tué un. Mais je ne veux pas tuer les autres. Il manque une bonbonne de somnifère. Ensuite, sauver la meuf. Elle est là. Je sais plus où c'était par contre le sédatif. Je le dis, ça fait un peu de temps. C'était pas là. Ah, je crois que c'était là. Non. Ah, c'était là. Écoute, toi, je vais pas te casser. Parfait. Ensuite. Oula, 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 oula.
Incoming! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
Non, oh putain. On va essayer de se casser. Pour être hors combat. Parfait. Ah, les bons jeux. Les bons jeux où on peut cheese un peu comme ça. Je peux pas le faire d'ici. Non. Est-ce qu'elle en a tué un? Non. Voilà. On tous dodo. Ils dorment tous paisiblement. Oh. Oh, alors c'est pas par là que ce soit. De l'autre côté qu'il faut passer. Là. La porte à ouvrir, c'est là. Tiens, je peux pas passer dessus, sérieux.
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Ouais.
So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free.
Alors. Ouais.
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Don't give me that look. You have made your point clear enough. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it.
Et voilà. Alors. Ok, donc c'est pas là, ça c'est pas là. Mhm. Ok. Ok, ok, on peut repartir. Ouh. Euh. Ah, c'est un autre chemin. Ok. Oh, window. Ouh, putain, la petite chute. Alors, par contre, on va peut-être mettre une armure lourde. C'est bien l'armure légère, mais je tape au corps à corps, quoi. Type d'armure, vêtements. Ah, par contre, vêtements. Oui. 3, ingénierie 5. Ah, oui. Avoir une tête chelou. Et là, quoi, la 7 et compétences technologie. Ok, ok. Tam, tadam, tam, tam. Tam, tadam, tam, tam. Alors, aussi, je reste un peu sombre actuellement, mais normalement, bientôt, j'espère, je devrais recevoir une putain, hop, une petite lampe, la petite Elgato Light Neo pour m'éclairer. Ok. Voilà, j'ai Bogn et dans le journal, c'est là. Bonjour.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Oui, Bogn, c'est bien.
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
Mais oui, retourne. Mais
What?
bien,
I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
oui, pour du dentifrice, ouais. Ah ouais.
You already went up to the lab? Long shot here, but any chance you brought my results back with you? This is gonna make me so popular. I mean with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
Parfait. Après, je vais voir la cut. Après, des gens qui vont l'acheter.
Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right?
Gosh, no! Not even once!
Ah, you just don't understand the market. Anyway, here's a cut for you. In advance for my profits. Pleasure doing business with you.
Ok.
Oof. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
C'était pas mieux là où tu vivais. Hein.
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you. That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have
Oui, c'est moi qui
imagined.
l'aurais dit,
They've
t'inquiète.
abandoned their posts. This is madness.
Oh, c'est madness.
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
Oui, oui.
That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. And what, pray tell, is the status of our raptidons?
J'ai tous endormis.
Capital. Excellent. If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work. You understand? Actually, there is something else. Why do you suppose Auntie Cleo's would want to market diet toothpaste to the lower classes? Yes, but that doesn't quite ring true.
Mon nourriture pour
There's something
les...
amiss here. It nags at me like a sore tooth, but I can't for the life of me figure out why.
Non.
That would have been enough before, but you questioning my motives, my compassion, has unsettled me. All I cared about before was Byzantium. I believed getting there was everything, that my life would finally have meaning.
Bon bah voilà. C'est vrai qu'il y avait ça, j'étais pas forcé de lui rendre parce que l'autre elle la voulait. Pas grave. J'avais forgot this.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of critical
Je peux même pas le déplacer, désolé. Run, get around. Ok.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk?
Oui.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Mais peut-être peut le dire.
That's a good question. We should
Y'a que ce
start
gars
on
qui
the
peut traduire le
groundbreaker.
français.
It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Eh ben, allons-y.
Thank you, Captain.
On peut en avoir plusieurs. Oh. Mama.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Oui.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious? You're giving me a shot? All right.
Oui.
Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Oui.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Yeah. Voilà.
This is it.
J'avais
Security.
complètement oublié que
I can
voulait
check the
le
departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out.
secret du dentifrice. Bon, après, je peux lui dire, hein, oh, c'est que du dentifrice.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do. What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
J'ai besoin de rechercher potentiellement muscle rapidon.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Are you positive? Honest to goodness? I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
T'es pas censé
Here,
réduire le...
take a candy with you.
Ok. On va... C'est parti
If you're
pour être
here for
pauvre.
this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find
Ok,
me.
ok. Putain. Mais là, je suis à côté. Qu'est-ce que tu vas me faire Quoi qu'elle va me dire? Il va falloir que je refasse...
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole.
Donc, journal. Oui, c'est vrai. Bonjour, Michel. On va te mettre ça. Ah. Je cherchais alors que je peux plus lui mettre...
Whole other planet?
Et de compagnie, retrouver le terminal de sécurité.
I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Mission 1. Bourrin corps à corps, moi être. Ok.
What? Something's not right. Drop that mag pick! What do you think you're doing? Keep your hands to yourself.
D'accord.
Looking sharp.
What
Whoa,
was that?
careful.
Mine's playing tricks on me.
What? Comment je vais faire? Oh.
Got it. Heads down. Gosh, that's clever.
Bah.
You're an artist, Captain. There it is. Now that we have the...
What do you think you're doing?
Décatez, bro, je me casse.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in
Monarch en
Fallbrook,
plus.
rented to the same bit card he
Parfait.
used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Oula. Oui. Merci.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universe.
Ok. Pardon. Hop, bonjour. Ok. Bon, je sais. Aïe. Bah oui.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure. Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
What?
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Ah, ça me
I
permet d'être
certainly
amusant.
wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Ok.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Je sais pas si vraiment je continue de monter les armes à une main ou les armes à deux mains. Ouais. va falloir que je leur fasse tout. Oh, ça peut être sympa ça. Allez. Hi Felix. Voilà. Alors. On dit qu'il fallait aller sur Monarque.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Ouf. C'est de l'arme à deux mains, ouais. Ils savent plutôt les armes longues. Les armes à deux mains aussi, lui. Tiens. Non, c'est... Ouais, c'est ça. Oh, allez, on va continuer avec le viscère et Parvati. Oh. Lumineux. Oh. Ouh.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Ouh. Qu'est-ce qu'elle fout là?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules.
Easy.
Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Oui.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Ok. Ah, c'est un putain d'ascenseur. D'accord. Bah, oups. J'avais pas vu ça. Alors, on va commencer. Ta-tam. On va aller voir Célia.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago.
Ah, on dirait
I
comme
still don't know anything
l'autre.
about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Et pourquoi?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
Non.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Ooh.
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Alors, on va aller voir, c'était Velma qu'elle m'a dit.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
Alors, Vera. Hop.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Voilà.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind? Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate. For running me ragged while he takes... Fine by me. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth... Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Ok. Alors, je reviens, je vais boire un petit... Ah, tout de 8. Ah, j'ai pas mis ça. Ça va avec. Hop là. Hello, hello, me revoilà. Bah, et on repart. Hop, petit freeze, ok. Oula. Hop, hop. Ok.
Hey, Velma,
Hop.
I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver.
Putain, il aurait pas pu
Hope
venir
Abigail
avant.
didn't give you a hard time.
Ok. Alors. Journal. Les boosters, allez.
Any word on Braxton?
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, You can have the bits I was gonna spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
12 000 XP, poker toss ball. Oh, ouh. Ok. Alors.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts? Oh, good. Celia hasn't come by in a few days, so I haven't sold much.
Oui. Ok. Ok. On va prendre tout ça. Ok.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts? Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Nice of you to say. I like her too. And I gotta admire anyone with her passion for canid hides. But you don't have to butter me up. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well. But we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on? Not to worry. if I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Oui, oui, voilà. J'ai de quêtes à voir avant. Okay.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oula, ça pue.
Oh! Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
What a gruesome way to die.
On n'a rien vu. Je vois pas où... Ah oui, parce que c'est plus dans l'appart. Ok. Alors.
Whatever you do, don't mention talk. You'll never hear the end of it. You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry. Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Merci.
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Allez. Et j'ai d'autres trucs dans le coin avant. Hop. Par contre, ouais, les FPS, comment je peux réduire ça encore? C'est pas là, pardon.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you? Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Okay.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team, started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Elijah, okay.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work.
C'est hors de la ville, ça, j'imagine. Ah non.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business. Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly? Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get
Et
himself
là,
killed.
entre
Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with
20 et
acid as
80
we
ans.
speak.
Franchement. Allez, dis-moi,
Don't you tell me
la
to
jeune
calm
vieille.
down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my
Oui,
boy?
je l'ai dit. Oui.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
I've seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicar? Need us to slow down?
Oh, I knew the sweet smells of Prophet's and nutrient-dense Piscine product would lure you back before long.
I was wondering why this place felt like Edgewater. It's the cannery smell.
Now, what business brings you here? Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna. Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Allez, on
Do
va y
be
aller.
careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually.
Maybe. Mais bien sûr.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services. I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Ah, là.
New face, huh? You from Off-World?
Oui.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay. Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least. If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true. I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon. Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. I don't see how. When Sanjar took over MSI, he tossed all the old corporate rules. We ain't required no more to work whatever job the company demands. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch. We're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
On va essayer de faire les deux. Quand je sais où il habite.
My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful.
So, guess who Celia brought home? Finally, you can stop buying that junk from her.
C'est normal demain. Caleb vise une réserve d'octoclore chez lui près du restaurant. Ah là. De l'autre côté. Pour moi aussi, mais...
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for wrapped musk.
Bet they also pay to make it stink less.
Mm-hmm.
Good, we're in.
Ok, donc c'est ça, mais sans tomber. Oh, sérieux? Ah, un petit truc de crochetage en plus, s'il vous plaît.
Hey, I saw that.
You're an art.
What do you think you're doing?
du tout.
I don't have time for this.
Ok.
Who
Donc
wants
ça,
to play an impromptu
ok.
tossball match? No one?
Et comment je peux prouver que Velma... détourne. Quel est pour que Velma détourne de l'argent dans les comptes de l'entrepôt si vous en retrouvez la preuve? Oula, ouh. Je sais pas si vous, ça vous fait chuter, mais moi... Alors, et c'est quelque part... Pas de PC. Really?
Sorry, I can't do it.
That appears to be impossible. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. What's occupied? I'll be right there. Coming back. Be right there.
Ok. Je suis con, il y a un escalier ici. Voilà. Ok, alors on va faire c'est que je vais pouvoir...
Remember,
rester
items in the
tranquillement.
hold may shift during takeoffs and landings.
Ouf, ça chauffe. Ok. Oui. Alors. Puisqu'il est là, autant l'utiliser, lui. Donc. Investi, ça fait de l'ingénierie. Ok. Moi j'ai ça. J'ai ça. Ça. Pour tenter que par défaut. Bon. Et j'avais. Ça. Ok. Ok. On monte à 50. Allez, comme ça, hop. Pour soit je reste en une main, soit je passe en deux mains. Mais et je monte à 60 là déjà. On va déjà faire ça. Après je vais voir est-ce que si je monte à 80. Découpe dans un repas. Je suis pas certain d'avoir besoin de temps pour l'instant. Tellement de points. À 60. Oh, nice. 60, ça fait sympa. Médecine peut être cool. Hein. On va déjà monter comme ça. Hop. Je tâche 71. Mais voilà. Et où il fait de pouvoir voir les conteneurs en décrochetés. D'ailleurs, hop. Ah, c'est ça. Ah oui, ça donne vraiment... Ok. Là, si je fais ça, ok.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Ok. Je pourrais lui dire d'aller travailler et qu'il peut négocier une augmente. Pas parce que...
Step lively, Miss Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My,
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell and... Sure thing.
Velma.
What? Something happened to our stashed bit carts? But I hid it so careful. No one saw me put the lockbox on my balcony. No one goes up there but me. We must be dealing with some sort of criminal mastermind. Well, if we can't afford to skip work, we ain't got no leverage. Space me, but good. I guess you ought to tell Velma we're coming back to work.
Voilà. On aura fait J'ai vu une session sans taper personne. Oh. Oh, ce jeu.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just, your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh. I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need? You knocked any sense into him yet? Funny how that works out. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Something else on your mind?
Non. Il faut sortir. Ok. Allez. J'ai pas l'impression que ça a changé grand chose de toute façon les paramètres.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipment.
Ah si, quand même, pardon.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Baston. Oui. Et baston. Oui, il est loin en plus, ce vieux. Oui, mais d'accord. Tout est loin. Ok, alors on va faire un truc peut-être qui est moins loin. Ah non, là non. Là. Ça. Voilà.
No!
Good hit!
Ok.
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
That's the last of them.
Ok. Ding dong. Da-da-da-dum.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Ooh.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Ils veulent nous tuer?
You must be famished. Is it sticking again? There's a bit of a trick to jimmying. Please, there's no need for I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal.
Ooh. What?
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. I don't know. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel... He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again. Okay.
We wouldn't want to intrude.
Shh.
Hey. Liar. You're trying to steal the ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
Putain, il est cool ce couteau. Ouh. Elle est plus là.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Incoming! Ah! Where are we headed?
Non, je peux aller fouiller sa chambre. Mais oui, pauvre gars. Je pense qu'on va aller en ville et puis on va revenir. On va s'arrêter là pour ce soir. Taste the freedom. On reste dehors. Bon bah. Hop, voilà. Allez, c'est sur cette magnifique quête à la Final Fantasy. Oula, je recommence. C'est sur cette magnifique quête à la Resident Evil que je vais vous laisser. Et sur ce, ciao, ciao. Et bonne soirée pour ceux qui vont se coucher. Et bonne journée pour ceux qui regardent le matin. Et voilà, allez, je m'arrête là, la fatigue commence à... Allez, ciao, ciao.